Hey everybody, Adam Roxby here again, just with a quick video. So what I'm going to be talking about today is just going around my hometown of Harwich in Essex and just giving you an update of what's been going on. So let's have a look. So to start off with, something that isn't Harwich. This is Felixstowe Port, which is just across the water from Harwich. Literally a couple of minutes walk from my house. Day and night they work, loading and unloading huge containers, mainly from China I guess. And I'm going to slip a little picture and a tiny video from what it looks like at the night time. Now I suppose people who have kept an eye on my tweets and look at my site, it'll be no surprise that I'm a raving eco-maniac. So it might come as a surprise to say that I actually really like the port and I really like the dock. Just for the way it looks, really. You know, there's something quite attractive in my mind about the industrial and the cold metal and the aesthetic of it all. But anyway, let's have a look at some other things around Harwich while I talk to you about what I've been doing since last video. So just a few yards from where I was recording the last bit is this, the first thing I want to show you. And it's a treadmill crane built in 1667. It's been moved from its original position, obviously, because it was right on the seafront and was used to transport stuff on and off boats. So it's quite a change from the huge cranes you saw over at Felixstowe. And while we're just having a quick look at this, the reason why I'm making this video. So ordinarily about this time I'll be putting out a post on my site talking about the Student Nursing Times podcast, but unfortunately that's been delayed for a little bit. It's going to be coming out next Tuesday at the time of recording, so looking forward to that coming out and sharing that with all you guys and girls. It's going to be a little bit different, a little bit shorter, a little bit snappier, and hopefully you like it. It's going to be about 35 minutes in length, so definitely a change in style. Trying to get back into a more regular release schedule of that, because I do know that certain people really look forward to it coming out. So here on the seafront, where it gets a little bit noisy with all the traffic going to and from Harwich Port, we have this building which doesn't look very remarkable. This is Trinity House. But while it looks a little bit unremarkable from the outside, what happens inside is anything but. Because this building controls and maintains more than 600 navigation aids around the UK. That's your lighthouses and your buoys and all those other things that help to keep our coastline safe. But anyway, another bit of news from me. Well, while I've been making the Student Nursing Times podcast, I like to think I've learned a fair bit about it. You know, listening back to our first show with myself and Tracy, a lot has happened and a lot has changed. And I'm actually getting ready to launch another podcast. I can't tell you much about it because I want to try and keep the suspense and keep the surprise going. But it's going to be along the same sort of format as the nursing show, perhaps with a few more celebrities, or some celebrities I should say. But that's pretty much as I can go into at the moment. That's going to be happening really soon, so just keep an eye out for that. So if you notice my website going a little bit quiet or me not tweeting a lot, then it's not because I'm getting lazy, it's because I'm just getting ready to make some more exciting content for you all, and all of your messages of support and encouragement and all that sort of stuff. It doesn't go unnoticed, so thanks a lot for that. So right outside Harwich Town Station is the last thing I want to show you, and it is that Harwich has its very own brewer. It's called Paul, and I have to say that the beer he makes is absolutely fantastic. So, pretty awesome stuff. Point of pride, I think, actually, for a town to have its own brewery. In future videos, I'll definitely have to show you some of the stuff he makes, because it really is pretty cool. So let's have a little walk back while I tell you about the last bit of news. So, you know, I've finished my second year now as a student nurse, and I've just headed into the third year, and I have to say, it hits like a brick. You go from doing concurrent modules to doing 2 consecutive modules and having to consider what you're going to be doing for your final project, and it's definitely a change. It's definitely a sort of a mindset that you have to get into to be able to manage your time. You know, somebody said to me, you can't manage time. It's only managing the tasks you've got to do in that time that you can really control. And that's very true. So that's definitely been taking a lot of my attention. But there you go, that's a brief update of what's been going on in my life and what I've been up to, interspersed with some little views from the place I live. I'm going to be making some more of these in the near future, so let me know what you think, and I look forward to speaking to you all again really soon.